Have you ever considered the profound impact resentment can have on your mental health? Welcome to another exploration into the fascinating world of human psychology. Today, we unravel the intricacies of resentment, a common yet often misunderstood emotion. This emotion, seemingly trivial, holds the power to shape our mental state and overall well-being. Resentment, in its most basic form, is a feeling of persistent ill will or bitterness stemming from a perceived insult or injury. It's like a slow-burning flame, silently consuming our peace of mind. But what stokes this flame? What are the underlying psychological factors that give rise to resentment? The genesis of resentment often lies in the perception of unfair treatment. It might spring from being overlooked, betrayed, or hurt by someone we trust. It can also arise from unmet expectations or the feeling of being taken advantage of. The critical aspect here is perception. Two individuals might experience the same situation, but only one might harbor resentment. It's not the situation per se, but how we perceive it that fuels resentment. What happens when resentment takes root in our psyche? It's like a weed growing unchecked. It can have far-reaching consequences on our mental health. Resentment breeds negativity, and this negativity can permeate all aspects of our life. It can strain relationships, hinder personal growth, and even result in physical health issues such as high blood pressure and heart disease. Psychologists term this the resentment effect. It is a cycle where resentment fuels negativity, leading to a decline in mental health, which in turn fuels more resentment. It is a downward spiral that can be challenging to break free from. Before we discuss how to overcome resentment, it's important to identify its signs. Resentment can manifest in several ways, and recognizing these signs is the first step towards addressing and overcoming it. Do you find yourself constantly thinking about past wrongs, unable to let them go? That's a sign. Do you feel a sense of injustice and unfairness, like the world is against you? That's another. Holding on to grudges and being unable to let go is a common trait of resentment. And if you're feeling victimized and blaming others for your plight, that's resentment rearing its ugly head. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards addressing and overcoming resentment. Keep in mind that resentment doesn't have to be a permanent mark. Rather, knowledge, realization, and proactive measures towards conflict resolution can completely extinguish the blaze of resentment. The first step in this process is to recognize the resentment and comprehend its origin. Then it's crucial to nurture empathy, not just towards others, but also towards oneself. Lastly, exercising forgiveness can assist in loosening the hold of resentment. Bear in mind, forgiveness doesn't always imply reconciliation, but it certainly denotes shedding the load of resentment. Fascinated by the mental processes that influence our daily routines? Then think about following this channel. With each passing week, we dive into the enticing realm of psychology, providing wisdom and tactics to assist you in dealing with life's intricacies. We appreciate your dedication in us in today's exploration of the psychology of resentment. Comprehending our feelings is the initial move towards improved mental well-being. So, continue acquiring knowledge. Keep developing, and till our next interaction, remain inquisitive.